Are recording now. So we are going to talk about how we can possibly use Zoom to share, schedule a meeting and to invite participants. I'm going back to my desktop view right now and share screen. Okay, now so now once I schedule, how do I do? So I don't want to start this meeting. Where do I go to get my, you know what? You're right. So you're talking about the host a meeting on this right-hand side, right? Is that what you're talking about, like where I'm pointing at?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try. I don't know all the answer, but let's just put. No, not no. Okay.
Okay. So well, I get the idea. All right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. When I was doing it, I was able to do it. So I schedule a meeting. Okay, see right now I schedule it, and then I can add to my Google Calendar. I'm looking for a way to tell people that this is a meeting that it will generate something for me. I think maybe that's what it is. So if I generate the Google Calendar, let's just try for fun, okay? Generate Google Calendar. And I'm gonna log in to my Google Calendar. You can do any other calendar you want. Manage, allow. So are you seeing that it's generating a calendar on my Google Calendar right now, right?
Right.
And then right now, what happened is,
oh, I see.
Yeah, right here you can say add guest right here.
Okay. Okay.
Or what I do is I actually copy paste this. See how I'm writing it? And I can do a Google copy. And then I'll just go to my my Google Gmail, and then this is where all the guys are, and then I just say reply.
Right. Okay.
So the
I get it.
Schedule is and then you copy paste, and then it's in. So that's how I have done mine. So you can do it many ways. So that's just how I have done once using mine. Does that help?
No, that's very informative. That's exactly what I wanted to know.
Okay.
So now we're at the point, you sent us the email, we're here, and now you're on here. So what can you do from where you're at right now? So we're in a meeting.
Yeah, so we're in the meeting. So obviously we can do Q&A. And we're recording currently our Q&A. So what we can tell people is, you know, like say we're saying anything about Pathway related, and then you can even show like how I'm showing you online. So I can even log into Pathway right now. If people are having trouble, we can log into Pathway. Toastmaster.org in like.
So you can live. So you minimize. Okay.
See how I'm logging into Toastmaster? And then you can log in and show them exactly how it should.
Perfect.
Like that, right?
Right.
So you can show them online how you will do certain thing and stuff like that. So we can go Pathway. You know.
Okay. So when they sit there and say, well, I don't know where the navigator is, and you can just send them and say, it's right here.
That's right.
Now all you need to do is launch it, blah, 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 blah.
That's right. And they can see you like on the screen, like how you are like watching me right now. Instead of seeing my face, you can actually see my desktop. So that's the beauty of, you know, Zoom. You can show this, you know, like launch the navigator, you can log in, blah, 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 or, you know, show them how you select your path or any other questions. So those are some of the things we could do on.
Oh, that is cool. Very good.
Okay. So any other thing about Zoom related questions?
Can you just go on there by yourself? Like if Rowena and I were not here, could you do exactly what you're doing right now?
Can I do it, meaning without you two? Or with, I don't understand that question. Can you rephrase it?
Okay. What you just showed us.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't feel confident to get to that point, can I practice by myself, or do I have to invite someone?
So I think that's the beauty of collaboration is we could, if you don't feel comfortable, either I could support you or find somebody else who is comfortable with Zoom to support you. So then that way, say for example, right now let's do, like, let's say for example, Rowena is, let's say she's a VPE from a different club, and she could, I could show her this, and then you could do like answer her questions, and there's certain thing I don't know about PATH, or maybe you do, or more about the district policy that which you know more, then you can answer her, and I can try my best to do this, showing her what's online available when you are talking to her. Then that way,
okay,
feel that we're doing it all by ourselves. I feel it's very overwhelming. You have to do all the Q&A. It has to be online at the same time. So I think if we could, and that's which is the next topic.
Collaborate.
If we can collaborate, then that way maybe it will be helpful. So therefore, I'm going to kind of move to my next question. If everybody's feeling comfortable with this, is that I could create a little spreadsheet. Can you see my spreadsheets?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm hoping we can have a sign up, say, for example, like I could help when I say host, meaning Zoom host, and then there's other participating guides out there. We can have up to 3. It doesn't matter. And then we can just send out a time and date. And once we have enough people sign up in here, and then we can just have Heidi send a link to all the clubs out there, and then they can see us and they can jump in anytime they want. So those are some of the ideas I have. So some of them, maybe we could have some of the meeting in, I try to keep it only Monday through Friday. We can do some of them in the noon time, or some of them during the evening time. People are more free off work. Go ahead.
What's your availability in the evening? Because evening would work better for me.
Oh, really? I could accommodate as long as we could schedule ahead of time. I just need to make sure my husband's able to make sure the kids. I have to shut myself in my room, so the kids, you won't see the kids behind me or talk, or they will be like, "Mama, I need this." So I am available during evening. I just need to know ahead of time. That's it. So if we can coordinate, I'm 100% supportive.
Okay, sounds good.
For example, I have scheduled tomorrow at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
For a conference call.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether I have guts enough to try it as a Zoom, but I might.
Okay.
But the other part of the thing is having somebody else send out the email is going to work, because on a couple of my clubs, they have specifically asked that somebody other than the official people be notified. One of the clubs wanted their membership VP involved. And another club, the secretary was going to be gone. I've forgotten what the deal was, and they wanted somebody else to be notified. And on one of the clubs, they said, no, just notify all the officers so that so that somebody from our club might be able to do it. So having somebody else send out the notification isn't going to work for me. But I don't know. I don't know if I got. I don't have much time today to fool around with it. Is the other half of the problem. So I think maybe for tomorrow I better stick with the just straight conference call.
Okay.
I know how to handle that.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I totally think, so what's nice about Zoom, because we're recording right now, so in case any officer cannot be at the same time as we are, you can say, here's a recorded link, go listen to it. That's how our headquarters has done for us. Is
right.
If everyone cannot participate right now, they can always listen to the archive. And that's the beauty of the you know, I don't know if your conference call has that option, but maybe that's an option you could, you know, exercise so that people can listen to the recording if they cannot participate live in person.
Well, since I've had such bad luck at getting any participation at all, there hasn't been much of a discussion because I just haven't had any participants.
Yeah, I totally got it. So Joyce, what, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, so Joyce and Roina, can I ask you, I sent this Google Sheets link out to both of you. Everybody should have it. Would you mind write down, like go in this Google document, Google Sheets, and like basically pick the day you wanted to do your event? And then
Oh yeah, no, I already decided. I'm going to pick several dates.
Okay, and then if you can put it in this sheets, then maybe 3 of us can coordinate, and I can support Joyce and I can support you, Roina. So just let me know, like if you already have a day, put in there. If I don't have a conflict, I will jump on to help. And then I'm happy to set up the Zoom call, like see this notification that I just generated. I'm happy to generate that, and all you need to do is just forward it out.
Okay.
So you can forward out to all your officer, and then I will open the meeting room like how we are doing it today, and then we can go from there. What do you think?
Okay. So no, I think that's a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact all my people. I'm going to set up a conference call with them first, and then I'm going to tell them the Zoom dates that I picked, and tell them, you know, they can just, I'm only going to probably pick 2 Zoom dates. Maybe they're probably both going to be in the evening.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell them they can either go to that one date or the other date, and then we'll just take it from there.
Okay, sounds good. Do you have this date in mind? Can you tell me ahead of time?
What I can do is I can send you an email tonight when I get home after I look at my schedule.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll go from there. How about you, Roina? Do you have
how much notice do you need?
at least like 2 days would be helpful. 2 days ahead of time will be helpful.
Okay. I can do that.
Yeah, I have put together a calendar of all the dates that I'm going to be doing these sessions with people, because my schedule's getting a little weird too, and I can see that a couple of them might work very nicely with the Zoom.
Okay.
And what I will do is I will email you the dates that I'm requesting, and I will email you the participant emails so that you can have those as well. And then so that you know who to invite to participate, assuming that it's a time that you're available.
Okay, you know, why don't you email me the date first, and then if I am good to go with those dates, and then we can talk about the email list. How about that?
February 12 at noon.
February 12th at noon. Okay.
Is that one going to work for you?
I have to check my calendar, and can I get back to you on that? So you only have one day you want to use Zoom right now in your mind? And
then March 12.
Okay. And that's also at noon?
That's a noon also.
Okay. Okay, thank you for showing me those. Okay. All right, sounds good. Anything else we should talk about? We talk about collaboration, talk about Zoom technical related question. Anything else that you wanted to talk about?
No, I think you've been really helpful. I've learned a lot.
Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you, Sally, for setting this up. I'm feeling a little more comfortable with the idea.
I'm so glad.
Somebody to back me up on it. That's great.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Ditto.
Thank you. I think I might offer another exercise in the evening time. It sounds, maybe that's the reason why people couldn't join us, is because the lunchtime might be. So I might offer another one during the evening time and see how that works for other people. Okay, thank you, ladies. I'm going to end our meetings, and then
include me on that evening one.
Okay, I will send it to everybody, so everybody got a chance to finish. Okay.
Yeah, thanks ever so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, have a good day.
Thank you, Sally.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye now.